must be having fun. Less we say about it, better. Make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's alright, I know nothing's wrong. Nothing. Hey, I got plenty of time. Hey, you got light in your eyes, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. Never for money, always full out, covered up and say goodnight. Say goodnight.
Hey everybody, welcome to our practice tonight. We're calling it our Corentine workouts. Not cheesy at all, but you guys know I'm a little bit cheesy. It's a little chilly down here tonight, so I've got myself a tee and a sweater, and we'll get started. So we'll start seated. It'll be a fairly vigorous practice with some core options, a few additions to our sun salutations, and then some fun core-inspired poses towards the end, as well as maybe a little bit of practice for our arm balances that we do on Thursdays that involve a lot of core work. So let's get started. We'll start seated and slowly make our way up once we're warm. Coming to our crisscross, welcoming people from our Facebook. Nice to see you here. And we'll start to breathe. Settle into your mat. Our mantra for our practice tonight is finding our core, finding our center. So that's not just the muscles. At your core is a whole, an ageless and eternal self. This is the real you, right? Your core self. That thing inside you that's like watching your thoughts. Relax the shoulders down and find the breath. Feel that tension of your day melting right out into your mat. It's okay to relax. It's okay to let go of thought for the next hour. Allow me to guide you through some yoga practice. Reaching our left arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, reach our right arm up and tip over to the left. Bring it down on an exhale. We'll inhale, reach the right arm up, tipping over to the left. Reaching the left arm up and then reaching over. Breathing in, both arms sweeping the sky. Hands to heart. All on your own. Inhaling, reaching, anchoring down into our sit bones. Taking your whole inhale, finding the core. Really bringing our focus not only to just the front, top part of our abs today, but the deep down muscles of our abs, the sides, and our back. Last one, big breath. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, take it all the way onto your backs. We'll start with our warm up. We roll it back and draw our knees into chest. Gently rocking side to side. Take that little rock. Warm up the low back. Get it ready. We can close our eyes as much as we can today. Let go of any judgment. All right, we'll start with some toe taps. One toe down and then the other. Alternating sides. So just scoot a little bit closer to you, Izzy. We've got our toe taps. If we want to add a little more, their leg reaches or fingertips to temples. And we turn them into some yogi bicycles. If it feels too much too soon, take a few layers off. Do what feels nice for you in this moment. If we've got our elbows up, maybe both of our shoulder blades up off that mat. Breathe. Find your core. Warm it up. Last little set of yogi bicycles. We'll bring the feet to the mat. Inhale, lift up, reach our hands up over top, put them on the ground or your child's foot. Bring it down, exhale. Inhale, lift up. We've got our chin tucked in, protecting our neck. Flowing through a few more times with that lift up. So now we're stretching our core, strengthening our back, our glutes. Keep flowing. So good. Good. Last one. Bring those hips down. We will reach both feet up. Wonderful. Take it down as close as you can get to the floor. Bend the knees, bring them in just above the hips. Extension, bring it down. As close as you can get, bring the knees so they don't come closer than your hand width away from your body. A few more, extension. Bring it in and up. Feel it. Breathe. Anchor the low back. If it feels too much right now, you could do one leg at a time. Last one. We'll keep our legs up and now meet them with our hands. In our little dead bug. Breathe. Right foot goes down towards the mat as the left hand reaches above our head. Bring it back to center and then the other side. Let's add the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Breathe. Feel your body come alive. Let's light up that core. If it's too much, you can bend your knees. And if you want a little more, you start to flow without pausing. So just flowing through, breathing. You're going to feel this tomorrow. I'm going to feel it tomorrow. Last one. Beautiful. Bring those knees into our chest. Take that little rock. We'll rock it right over until we come to all fours. For our cat and cow, with a little extension through the back. So we extend here and then open up. Here are your core options. Reaching, so you could be on your knees here with the crunch, but cat back. Don't forget to cat back. Other side. Now I tried to show one last week and it was just so challenging. I did practice, so we'll see if we can do it here today. I'm not promising anything. So what it is a full plank. So you come into your full plank and it's like spinal balance, right? But our right arm, so take a little bit more space between the feet. Reach your right arm forward, left foot lifts. And then you try to do that little knee to elbow. Take your time, that's the key. Almost did it, Izzy. Other side, reach, lift. You might be good just hanging out here, or that crunch extension. Well, that side's a little easier. So you can stay there doing those crunches, a regular cat and cow, or our knee to elbow crunch. Just do one more on each side. Last one. Good. Let's take it up, back into hero pose. Bring the fingertips back and we'll open up the core now. Stretch the chest. Breathe. Good, walk it forward. Let's take it back to child's pose or downward facing dog. On an exhale. Oh, there goes face, look. Nah, it'll reconnect. See, they reconnected. All right, come into that kneeling or full plank. Halfway or all the way down. We'll just do 2 of these half series flows before I show you your option for sun salutations. One more. Great job. So your option today is going to be, when we do our sun salutations, we come into it. If you're coming into it from down dog, we'll do 1 flow, left knee to left elbow, back to plank, other side, back to plank. Then you'll go into chaturanga, up dog, and back to down dog. So let's practice that again. From downward facing dog, we'll bring the left knee to the left elbow, or somewhere around there, back to plank. Other side, back to plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Building up some heat today. All right, guys, let's look up between our hands. You can walk your hands, or if you want to try something with me, we're going to just jump on our toes as close as we can get to our hands. We jump up, keep your hips high. This is how we prepare for the jump through that we're working on in our arm balance. So you're lifting it right up, engage the core, bring it down, and good, we'll walk those feet up. Flow through your monkey pose a few times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Maybe about 5 more times, actually, that feels so nice. Softening those knees up. Last one. We'll sweep all the way up. Inhale, lift onto the toes, and into chair pose. Flowing chair up to toes. I'm so lucky I've got this little chin-up bar to help me. Feel that extension. But don't forget to breathe, right? There's no competition. Last one. We'll meet in our mountain pose. If you need to make your adjustments, go right ahead. And flow through our mountain. If you'd like to add a small little back bend, you can. Pressing into both of our feet. Softening our jaw. Keeping our core engaged. Last one. Hands come back behind us. We open up and hinge down into our chest expansion, forward fold. If you've got a headache or you feel dizzy, you'll keep your head up above your heart. Breathe. Wonderful. So let's step our left foot back. You'll end up going nice and wide along the length of your mat. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, bend our elbows, bend our knees. But today we're going to stay down and engage our obliques, dropping one elbow down side to side. Think of everything staying still in the bottom part of your body. Your pelvis is strong. And you're using these sides of your body to lift and lower yourself. Good. Keep it going. And we'll turn it into a sunflower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale, up. Warm-up's almost done. And then we do our amazing sun salutations with that addition tonight. So remember why we're here. To find our core. That little bit inside of us. That ageless part. That eternal self. The real you within, at your core. Last one. TikTok those feet together. And let's get started with our sun salutations. The only addition is our knee to elbow in the chaturanga portion of the sun salutation. So we'll come up towards the top of our mat. Big breath up, inhale. Exhale, dive it into forward fold. Halfway up into our monkey pose. Exhaling, folding again. Bending our knees so you can jump or step back to plank. Don't worry about that down dog just yet. Plank. Now down dog. Choosing to stay here or do our flow first. Knee to elbow. Plank. Other side. Now flow your chaturanga halfway down. Up dog. And down dog. Modify if you need to. Please take care of your body. Jumping or stepping up between the hands. We can do our big jump, engaging the core. Big breath up. Moving to chair. Sweep up again. And mountain. Again, inhale, sweep. Dive it forward, fold. Breathe into your monkey pose. Fold again, exhale. We can step or jump back to plank pose. Good, push to downward dog. And let's flow, knee to elbow, plank, knee to elbow, plank. Drop it down or chaturanga, belly, up dog, down dog. Good, jump or steps, jumping high, we're engaging those transverse abdominis, coming as high as we can here, and then sweeping up. Oh, so nice, chair pose, big breath up, and meet in your mountain. Let's do a couple more, or take a break. Inhale up, dive it, fold, inhale halfway, fold again. Step or jump back to our plank pose. Push to downward dog. This time flow the other knee to the elbow so that you mix it up a bit. Knee to elbow. Plank, other side. Drop it down to chaturanga, or you can hold your plank or belly. Up dog your cobra. And back to down dog. We'll look up between our hands, engage our core, jump, jump, jump. Walk it, sweep up, chair. Great job, all the way back up. And our mountain pose. Let's just do one more, guys. Girls, sweep it up. Dive it forward, exhale. Close your eyes on this one. Monkey, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Step or jump. Knee to elbow after your down dog. And chaturanga. Or go to your belly. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. We'll jump or walk. Nice strong core. Sweep it up. And chair pose. Breathe in all the way back up. And meet in your mountain. Wonderful. Sun salutations. Check that off for your things to do today. And then let go of all the rest of your lists. All right, let's move into the strength portion of our class. I'm just gonna have a little sip. So, warrior three pose. Wonderful. That is all about the core. So we'll have our weight on our right foot and hinge at the hips as we lift up that back leg. So we hinge, 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 soften up that right knee. Bring hands to either our heart or we're reaching them out. Check in with your back. If it doesn't feel good, hands still at the heart, so we try to bring our heel in line with the back of our head. Breathe. Breathe. Stepping that left foot down onto the mat, we'll shift the hips back, move into pyramid pose. You could have some blocks for your hands here. We're working towards straightening out our legs. Breathe. So good. Wonderful. So step that left foot back just a little bit and turn the toe now towards the long edge of your mat. Bring the right hand inside of the right foot and reach the left arm up so we come into our triangle pose. Breathe. You can use a block or use your core to keep you here. Breathe. Think of the extension through the spine, how the core comes in to hug your spine. Breathe. Balancing half moon, we take the weight onto that front foot, lift the back foot, but the chest is still open. So in warrior three, we were facing the floor. In this one, we're facing forward. So good, back to warrior three. And then we'll lift up. Bring that leg forward. And back. So that's our flow. Warrior three to bring that leg forward. Almost done on this side. Up we go. All right. So this time, that left foot that's back there, that shin is going to touch the back of your right calf. And you're going to sink down into a curtsy squat. Breathe. Wonderful. We'll bring our hands to the mat and step back to plank pose. You can choose to stay here or do a little inchworm exercise with me. We'll start by walking our feet as close as we can get to our hands. Good. Now take it back. And now walk the hands back towards the feet. Keep the hips high. Oh, ended up right on the wall. Walk it forward to plank. You can hold your plank here or bring left knee to left elbow, across to the other elbow, and then back to plank. Right knee to right elbow, other side, plank. Push it back to downward facing dog. Catch your breath. We'll look up between our hands, and this time the left foot's going to come up, and we'll rise up into our warrior three. So we straighten out this leg, and we lift the other one up as well. Our warrior three here, most likely looking down at the floor. Make sure you're breathing. I think I'm breathing. Yeah. Right foot goes down and we shift those hips back into pyramid pose with or without your blocks. So enjoy this little break that you're having for the strength. We're focusing more on the stretch in our pyramid. Breathe. So good. So if your left foot's forward, that right foot's back, and we turn the toes towards the long edge of your mat. Walk it back a little. Bring this left hand inside, and we'll open up into triangle pose. I'm just going to turn the other way just so that you can see, but I'll still keep that. For you, your left foot forward, triangle. How you doing? It's okay to breathe. It's okay to relax. Remember, we are striving for progress, not for perfection. Balancing half moon, the weight goes onto that front foot. And we lift the back foot. I got my handy dandy wall here. In the video, it looks like my foot's right on the side of your head.
It does.
Breathe. Turn it back to warrior three. So now we face that floor again. And then we'll sweep that foot through, straight out in front of us. And back to warrior three. That's our little flow. Just going back and forward. Guess what? You have to use that core to keep you from falling. Your hands feel better out to the sides for balance. Try that. Progress, not perfection. Stay here. Bring your right shin to your left calf. That toe goes out a bit. And we curtsy squat. Shift the hips back. Keep the chest up. Breathe. We'll frame that front foot and step it back to plank. You can flow through now or hold your plank. Our little inchworm will walk or jump our feet up towards the hands. Walk them up, trying to lift those hips up. One day we'll jump right through. Good. Step or jump it back to plank. And now walk the hands towards the feet. Forward fold. Wonderful. Big, beautiful breath up. And we'll make our way down onto the mats. The up top part is done. We'll make our way to our knees today. Let's find that core. All right, right knee, right underneath our right hip. Make sure, if you need to, put a little pillow underneath your knees, and our left foot's gonna go out. Toe turns up for this first part. Obliques. So this hand goes down to the inside of that leg, or down to the floor, or even a block. And we reach long. Breathe. Wonderful. We'll come around the front, drop that foot down, and open up the wings. Really squeeze into our little bird. That right hand goes down, and we lift the leg as we extend. Oh, I lost them again. All right, bring it down, and we'll do the other side. Left knee down, right foot out. Toe goes up at first. Didn't miss much, just doing the other side. If you really like this class and it cut out for you on Facebook, send me a message. I'll send you a copy. You can get a link to it. Or you can watch it later. So this hand goes down, and we reach up and over. Breathe. Our toe is up on the first part. Now as we come around the front, our toe goes down, and our core is keeping us from falling. Think about the core, so don't use it all the low back. Some of the core's gotta work. Left hand goes down, right leg lifts, and we reach. Breathe. Wonderful. All right, bring it to all fours. And we'll do our little balancing table with that knee to nose. So we're here, and instead of bringing our knee to our elbow, I want you to think about bringing your knee into your nose. Try to kiss your kneecap if you can. Other side, so you want a cat back. Maybe kiss your knee. Try it without a cat back. See how that feels. A few more. Try to give it a kiss. Maybe you can. Last one. Perfection is not what we're after. It's progress. All right, drop it down onto a side plank, full or kneeling. All right, so you could be in your full side plank if you want to. And now we will extend, and then keeping the knee above the hip, do our side crunches. Reach and down. Breathe. So nice. If it gets too much, drop down to a forearm. Last one. Walk it around. Hang out in the center. Do our little bird. Our hips are shifting back a little bit, so our core holds us here. And then the other side. We've got length first, then our crunch. Your option is to be on a full plank, doing your crunches like that, or just holding your side plank. Choose what feels good for you. Let's try to rock out maybe 5 more. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. So nice. Last one, take it to child's pose. Take a well-deserved break for your wrists. Meet in boat pose. So coming forward, dropping down onto one hip. Let's sweep those feet around to the front. Adjustments if they need to be made. Make sure you anchor down. How's it going, Isabelle? Yeah. Maybe I should learn the guitar. You can yoga. All right, boat pose. Either here with feet down, nice long back, or feet up, or feet extended, arms out. Breathe. Breathe. Keep the chest lifted and open, the lungs full. We'll bend the knees and twist. Right hand over to the outside of the left knee, and this arm will go back. Good. Bring it to the other side. If it doesn't feel good, put that arm back. Let's bring those feet down, do a tabletop in between before we go back up. Lift it up, stretch out the core. We're not quite done with boats yet, guys. Bring it back down. Good. So we come into our boat pose. Maybe you grab your ankles or your peace fingers on your toes. Lean it back. And we work towards extending our legs straight as we can get them. Bringing our legs as close as we can to our body. If it feels easier to grab the backs, you can. Shaking. Anybody else shaking? Just me. Just me. Bring it down. I gave your wrists a break. And now we'll do a little work. So if you have blocks, grab them. If you don't, no big deal. What we're trying to do is lift our backside up off the mat by pressing our hands down into the mat. Then we walk our feet a little closer and then out. So walk it through, draw it up, in, forward. I'm not sure if I can do this without the block, so you might use your fists. Oh yeah, a little bit. What did you say about the workout for your butt? What season?
Dump truck season.
Dump truck season. I think I've got a dump truck. All right, bring it down. Give those wrists a break. You're almost there, girls, boys. Straddle splits, turn those toes up. Anchor down. I love to use a block for mine. And then we reach forward. So give your core a little break here. Breathe. Concentrating on reaching the chest. We've got about 5 breaths here. Sometimes it can be fun to play around with pointing and flexing your feet. In this position, if you want it to be more of an active recovery. So let's come up, bring our left hand over towards our left foot and reach that right arm up and over. You could keep both hands there, or you can keep both hands there, or if your left foot's over here, bring your left hand around to your other foot. I mean your other leg, not your other foot. If you can reach your other foot from here, that's pretty intense. Feels so good. Mondays are my best feeling by the nighttime after this class. All right, lift it up, sweep it over to the other side, and maybe bring that hand across. Breathe. So what are we doing? We're stretching those obliques. We really worked them quite tough in our side planks, our triangle. Bring it back. We've got one more forward fold. Maybe you'll feel a little more extension this time. Keep the chest long. Breathe. If you want to strengthen up for crow pose, we're not doing that today, but if you wanted to, if you like crow, one thing to do would be put the block between your elbows and lift and lower. This is really good to help with arm balance. Just a little fun tidbit. All right, guys. Let's take it back. Bring those knees in, and we'll roll right back onto our backs again. I'm going to cross our right. So this is eagle crunch. So we cross our right knee over our left knee. Right, so we've got a little thing here. Maybe your foot can go underneath your calf, maybe not. And then the elbows go over top of, right elbow over top of left. And we crunch up. Who knew we could make a boring old crunch? We can make it fun with yoga. 3 more. And then we're going to open it up and do the other side. Bring it around. Maybe you drop that calf, the foot right underneath the calf. Switch up those elbows and crunch. Try to touch your elbow to your knee. And try to breathe. Exhale as you crunch. Couple more. Holy mackerel. Last one. Bridge pose it for me, guys. Lift it up. Stretch out the core. If you want to, bring those hands up and out into cactus arms. Stretch the chest. Tuck the chin. Breathe. Bring it down. So we'll extend our right leg long. Bring that left knee in, or whichever knee you want to, and we'll drop it over for our twist. You might feel twisted already from that eagle. We're here, and we're here. Settle in, get comfortable. We got about 10 breaths here.
As I laid in a black dress of my father, casket and
Let's switch it up to the other side. Remembering and reminding ourselves why we're here. To find our center, our core. That part of us that doesn't age, that is eternal, that true self at your core. Start to let the face relax. Feel the jaw softening.
wait for that, wait for that.
So great. Finally, let's draw the knees to chest just one more time. Take a lovely little rock side to side. And then we'll be heading into our Shavasana. So get comfortable. A nice pose to stretch your core for Shavasana would be grabbing a bolster or even a block or a mat. Leg poised under your spine. Let that rolled up and we're stretching the chest. Right there. If you want to put a block under your head, you can. Or we're enjoying our regular sun salutations. I'm going to turn the lights off a little bit and Izzy will lead us through our Shavasana.
Daddy held his dreams. He can talk like it was yesterday. And I got that water. It's alright. It's just alright. See all those faces coming down, trying not to let them down. This time, babe, is that alright? Well, I can still see the sun on the water, and I can still see your sunlight. No, I ever this time. Strong. Forgive me, I just couldn't help myself. I have changed, but I'm better now. And I see you in this new and perfect light. So fine, you're oh so fine. See all those faces coming down, trying not to let them down. This time, babe, is that alright? I can still see the sun on the water, and I can still feel your sunlight. No, ever takes time. yesterday. I got that holy water eyes. It's alright. Is it just alright? See all those faces coming down, trying not to let them down. Time, alright. I can still see the sun on the water, and I can still see your sunlight. And all the effort takes time.
Thank you, Izzy. I hope that you guys enjoyed your practice tonight. Maybe you can stay even longer in your Shavasana. Isabelle and I wish you a wonderful rest of your night or whenever you might be doing this practice. Namaste. Don't forget to find your core.